Hi there VC, it's Steve Whitty here with a new video. It's Sunday morning. I hope everyone's had a good week. I've enjoyed my week off work. Back to work tomorrow, all refreshed. Like having this week off just before Christmas, just in November, so it gets me set up for thinking about Christmas. This video is a video showing favourite opening tracks. This is a response to a thread that's been going on. I think it was set up looking at it by David Newton. I haven't checked out David's channel yet, so we'll be doing that after I've recorded and uploaded the video. So I hope everyone's good. As I say, favourite opening tracks. There's so many I could choose. If I'm repeating tracks that have been shown by others, I apologise. I've just literally pulled albums out. I think if I'd have gone through my albums and said, "Oh, this is a great opening track. It's a great opening track, favourite opening track," I could be doing a video about an hour long, and I think we've all got better things to do than watch an hour-long video. My shining bald head at you. So, first album I'm going to show you is 10cc's Sheet Music. And the opening track on here was the single, Wall Street Shuffle. This is the album version. Just a great song, crunching guitars. 10cc, if you know what I'm aware, were very inventive in the studio as a band. There's a book floating around now. Apparently come out. I've seen Kevin Godley talk about it on Facebook. So I'm certainly going to be on the lookout for that. Next album I'm going to show you is AC/DC's Highway to Hell. Came out in 1979. It was the last album to feature Bon Scott on vocal, and obviously the opening track is the Highway to Hell song. Great opening riff. In fact, the opening riff on this album was my tone on my phone. I had one of those little Nokias, about 2002. It's coming up to nearly 20 years. Where did the time go? So that was my ringtone for a while. Just a great song. A bit of pop, and this is Andrew Gold from his All This and Heaven 2. And in the opening track, How Can This Be Love? Just a great song, great pop song. In fact, this is just a great pop album. Never Let It Slip Away is another good song. And in fact, you got Thank You for Being a Friend as well. And it's a great. You could have a great opening side too. That might be another thread to think about. This is Ann Peebles, I Can't Stand the Rain. I think this might be a comp. I'm not sure. I think it is an album, but it might be a comp. If it is, I apologise. But I just chose this because it's the opening track, I Can't Stand the Rain. There you go. And we've got Aztec Camera from the album Highland Hard Rain. And again, this was a single for Oblivious. Just a great song. Shows off Roddy Frame's songwriting, guitar playing, even though he was only about 19 when this came out. Very mature sounding record. Something local to me, the beat, I just can't stop it. And the opening track, Mirror in the Bathroom, song that sort of tackles mental illness. Just a great song, great song, just a great album. I was glad that I found this, but just a great opener. I suppose when we're talking about album openers, I can't really not leave out the Beatles. So I've gone and plumped off Revolver. You all know the song. Taxman, written by George Harrison. This was a withering attack on the tax system. At the time, the Beatles were obviously earning a lot of money. The taxman in Britain at that time was taking a heck of a lot. I think he was taking near enough 90% of the earnings in tax. And artists at that time really hadn't a clue. Even if the management was good about accountants, how to get out of paying tax, certainly it would not have been seen as the dumb thing to have gone as a tax exile in the 60s. I mean, considering that Harold Wilson, the then Prime Minister, was, whenever there was a photo opportunity with the Beatles, he'd always take advantage. Didn't really help the band by taking all their money. And in fact, in the 70s, a lot of bands, artists, and I think the ones I can think coming off to mind, Rolling Stones, Rod Stewart, I think Queen did it for a period. Bee Gees certainly did. Left the country, became tax exiles, primarily because they resented paying too much tax. It only really changed, and dare I say it, when rocket factories came to power. Now, I think the top tax rate in the UK is now 50 pence in the pound. And you have to earn something really silly to start even thinking of that. Very few album openers actually define a genre. And this is one of them. Obviously, Black Sabbath sort of defines metal for a lot of people. Obviously, we'll say I invented the thing, invented the genre. Just the sound of the bells, and then that opening riff from Tony Iommi. It's a blueprint. It's coming up to 50. Been lasted for 50 years. Real personal favourite. It's one of these albums you get introduced to by other people. Motors, one, and it's Dancing the Night Away. Just a corking song. When this came out, I think I've said this before and I've shown this previously. John Peel, this came out right in the height of Punk 77. Yet John Peel put this as one of his favourite albums of the year over the Punk. It just rocks out. Another opening track that's sort of like defines the genre, and this is thrash metal, I suppose. It's Overkill, from the Overkill album by Motorhead. That twin bass drum kick that Phil Taylor goes into, and then it's just that barrage of noise that just keeps going. You think it ends, and it comes back, and it comes back again. No wonder it was such a life favourite. It's such a great song. Let's have a slurp. From Highway 61 revisited Bob Dylan. It's Like a Rolling Stone. It just that you hear that drum go down and then start the song. And the song lives up to. It's a mono copy. It lives up to the expectations there. It's just a great corking song. Back to the pop. From Boney M's debut album, Take the Heat Off Me. You've got Daddy Cool. I'd say I do like good pop music, and this is good pop music. Just a great song. Yeah, it just lifts the spirit, lifts the heart. It's just I do love this song. Placebo do a good version of it. I think it was on a separate CD to one of their albums, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. XTC, Drums and Wires, the opening track off there. Making Plans for Nigel. That's just a great song. 79, it came out. I'm thinking, this is a time when I think just before the recession came in, that took a lot of the jobs, and he's talking about having a career at British Steel. Well, that, a few years' time, that never happened. British Steel shut a lot of their plants down. Velvet Underground, White Light, White Heat, just a cook. The title track on there. Corking song. Sort of like opens up that new era post Andy Warhol, post Nico. In a way, comes the very sort of statement of intent for that band moving forward. Bowie's obviously done a version of it. It's just a one cooking song. It's just about 2 minutes 44 of just primeval rock. Talking of primeval rock, a band that you're going to relaunch yourself with a different version. You need to make a statement, intent on your opening song. Now, and this band did on here, Deep Purple in Rock was Speaking, and there you go. And this is just barrage of noise when it comes in, and then shows off. It shows off Blackmore, it shows off Lord, keyboard, Blackmore guitar playing, Lord's keyboard playing, and Ian Gillan's voice, which was the elements really for Mark II. Now, having said that, it is the greatest, one of my favourite opening tracks on the Wreck vinyl, and it is on CD. However, I recently just was given a cassette copy of said album, and I open up I don't know why they did it, but EMI flipped the sides round. So Speaking is now the opening track on side 2. In fact, side 1 became side 2, and vice versa. So while on the album, on the vinyl record, Speaking's a great opening track. On the cassette, it isn't. So there you go. Only got a couple more to show you. Queen, The Works. Now, Queen's one of those artists that have got a few albums that got great opening tracks. You got Queen, Keep Yourself Alive, Brighton Rockshire, Heart Attack, Death on Two Legs, which James showed on Night at the Opera. You've got We Will Rock You on News of the World. And I plumped for this. Purely because it's such a crowd favourite, and it's just a great song. It just gets me pumped up. Gets me pumped up when I hear it. I do enjoy listening to this. That's just a great song. And then the final album I'm going to show you, and there were so many I could pull out. I haven't pulled a Bowie one out. I haven't pulled quite a few out, but I've gone and Kiss, Destroyer, and you all know it, Detroit Rock City. The tension that builds up from the radio, listening to the radio, hearing about an accident by a guy being killed in a road accident, then goes in the car, puts the radio on, the track comes in, and the guy driving too fast, and he ends up going through the windscreen, killing him. Just a corking opening track. Hope you like what I've showed you. I'm going to check out David's channel, as I said, when I've uploaded this, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's on there. So I'm subscribing. So thank you, David, for this thread. And so VC, I don't know what I'm going to have to do today. I've got a bit of ironing. I've got to get some lunch for tomorrow. I think I've cut myself shaving. Yes, so busy day ahead. So whatever you get up to, VC, enjoy your Sunday, enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, click on the subscribe button. Thumbs up, thumbs down, love the interaction. Feel free to comment. I'll always try and get back to you as soon as I can. So, VC, until next time, keep spinning. Well, take care of yourselves, keep spinning, and more importantly, keep on smiling.